To borrow a phrase from The Rock, it's been a long time, but finally, the Myers fan has come back to the horror community. And I've come back with something on my mind. I know it's been a while. I want to thank you for your patience. When should Halloween end? You just saw the quote from a horror fan by the name of Jalal Richardson. He said back in 2006, I think they should make two more. Meaning parts 9 and 10. And I think that's fair enough. Make an even 10. That's good enough. When should it end? Now, Mustafa Akkad, rest his soul, said he wanted to stop at 22. Hey, I can't blame the guy. But at the same time, what would Michael do by the time part 11 rolled around? Unless he still had family out there, maybe a distant niece or something like that. I don't know. I mean, how far could this thing really go? Can you picture that? It's like my former friend used to say, Halloween 90 years later. They would probably do that shit if they figured they could get away with it. They would make 90 of them if it made enough money. What you gotta realize, though, if anybody's wondering, how did Michael Myers survive so long? Well, there are two answers. The real answer is because of the fans. But if you want the answer according to the movie, the devil. It was the devil. Some people are going to say, well, I didn't see a horned demon in the movie. That's what Justin Beam said. Justin Beam, formerly of HalloweenMovies.com, I interviewed him some months ago. He said, I just don't believe in a horned demon. That's what a lot of people say. The funny thing is, when the Israelites recorded the Bible thousands of years ago, they never recorded anything about a horned demon. They just said that the devil was an angel. The horned demon thing is Greek mythology. That's what that is. It has nothing to do with the Bible at all. So, for anybody that thinks that there's actually some guy with horns and a pitchfork down there waiting to poke you in your ass, you sound retarded. That's Greek mythology. It's not biblical. The devil is an evil spirit. It doesn't say anything about a horned demon. And that is how Michael Myers stayed alive so long. But I'm getting off topic. The question is, when should Halloween end? I think there should at least be 9 and 10. And then you can end it there. Now, I'm all for what Mustafa and Donald Pleasance wanted. They wanted to stop at 22. I can't blame them. I love Halloween. Nobody, and I mean nobody, loves it more than the Michael Myers fanatic. But where would we go after part 10? I just don't see it going anywhere unless he has like a distant relative or something. That's the only way I could see this working. Now, what I'm thinking is this. They could make part 9 and 10, just like the fan said. Jalal Richardson, shout out to him. He's on my Facebook. He's not an actual YouTuber. But just like he said, they should make 9 and 10 and leave it there. And after that, you're going to say, well, Myers fan, what can they do after that? Because Halloween is a franchise. It's a lot of shit you could do with it. Remake it. Do a true remake. Not like that Rob Zombie stuff. Do a real remake. You could remake it. You could do a Halloween TV show. It's a lot of different things you could do with a franchise. A Halloween video game. You can do a lot of different stuff with it. You just have to be creative enough, and you have to have an imagination. But my question that I want to pose to you guys is, where and when should it end? Should we do what this fan said 10 years ago and make 2 more, make 9 and 10? And when I say 9 and 10, I mean an actual 9 and 10. And when he said 9 and 10, he meant an actual 9 and 10, not Rob Zombie and Rob Zombie 2. They're just being technical when they say 9 and 10, because technically there are only 8 Halloween movies. There's 8 movies, 1 remake, and a sequel to the remake. So they need to stop with that technical shit, because there are not 10 movies. There are only 8 movies, a remake and a sequel to the remake. Cut the bullshit out. When should this thing end? And if it does end early, what are some things that they could do with it? I think they could make a TV show. They could make a game out of it, a video game. Do something with it, I don't know. But I just can't see him going past 11, because everybody would be dead. Who would he kill? Or, like I said, they can remake it. That's really the only thing I can think of. So, in case you're wondering where this video came from, the friend of mine that I mentioned brought this topic up 10 years ago, and I thought it was so interesting that I had to make a video about it. He has a point. Shouldn't it end eventually? You already have 1 through Resurrection, and then he said, well, they should at least make 9 and 10 after that, and then close it. I agree. Let everything end in part 10. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments section. It's been good to finally come back. I'm the Michael Myers fanatic, and I approve this message. Thank you very much for watching.